Welcome back to part 3 of our summer holiday as we go beyond that blue door. So in the first part of it we saw us collect our caravan from the caravan storage yard. Then we take it down to Perranporth in Cornwall, where we were there for a whole week.
And for our second week we headed off to the caravan and motorhome site in Looe, and from here you'll see some of our days out. And we're starting with Fowey. There are 2 ways to get to Fowey, and the most interesting one is via a very small ferry. Just look at that view on the way down.
I've speeded this bit up as well, so to make life a little bit easier for the viewer.
So here we go, and just look around you to the left and to the right as you go. It's well worth the money, this little cruise.
And then we get to the high street. Now talk about dog friendly. Just look at the amount of dog bowls there are within 40 feet.
Not only that, it's a very pretty place. We like looking at all the nooks and crannies and looking at the higgledy-piggledy windows and doors. And do you ever look up? There are some really interesting architectural features. Oh look, and here's the little cafe that we found down a side street. And as you can see...
Good for dogs!
Yeah, and we're not grumpy for sure. Look at it, it's really, really lovely, and the food was lovely too.
And some dramatic skies, look at that lot.
But not nearly as dramatic as me trying to walk up the steep hill.
We're at the front. Hi Jess. Hello, yes, we have a dog in the car with us.
Any cars behind us, Steve?
Oh yeah.
Bodinick. Do you think it's Bodinick Ferry or Bodinick Ferry?
Bodnick.
Bodnick.
I think it is.
Like
Bodin, Nick.
No, Bodnick. Thank you. Like Bodnick. Rodney.
So the next place we ended up going to was a place called Paul Perrin. I'm kind of looking forward to that really. We were recommended to go there by Harriet. And thank you very much, it ended up being probably one of the highlights. But before we get there...
free parking. Yeah, let's go there. Free parking ahead. And so we just took a little detour by going to a local car boot sale. We really enjoyed it. We faffed around for about half an hour and then we got back on the road to Paul Perrin.
Yeah, and it was Paul Perrin, but we went somewhere else, didn't we?
Ah, yeah. We had a slight tricky moment on the way.
The main road's back at that way. Down that way. Be the Cornwall country lanes.
There ain't no passing places here, Steve.
No.
So I'm going to be reversing back a long way. But don't worry, because there's a dog shit in.
That's alright. Oh, a couple of horses. Oh, that's alright, you got a big spot to get in. Look. Yeah.
Yeah, we are down a bloody track, Steve.
There's grass. I knew we'd get to a road with grass in the middle of it. Oh no, we're not in Paul Perrin yet. It's another mile. Where was that then?
No idea. It's to that. There's the car park in Paul Perrin. There's a roundabout and you've got to go right. And you have to park there.
We have to go in there?
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to. Yeah, because you can only walk down to the thing. That's gorgeous.
Yes, it is.
It looks gorgeous. Pay on meters in the car park.
Hey, David's got thingy shops, tack shops. Which one of them shall I have? and finally visiting Lou itself. And see where that car's coming out? There's a massive car park at the bottom of that. That's where to go and park.
Jess, you enjoying that ice cream? Mum, you're feeding a dog an ice cream. How does it feel?
And that was it. Before you know it, the holiday was coming to a close and we found ourselves back at the site, ready to sign out.
Jess, have you enjoyed our holiday? Yeah? Well, Jess, what was your favourite? Did you like Perrin Sands? Or was it the train? What did you like the best? Upsy? Upsy? So, first of all, we're going to talk about our first week at Perrin Sands. Tell me what you thought about Perrin Sands.
It was nice.
Yeah, a bit more detail?
It was hot. The pool was nice, heated, and they have a lazy river. And it was fun.
Perrin Sands, what were your favourite things? Tell us about it.
I enjoyed the activities that you were there, but you only got to do a couple of them because we're a big family.
And what your least favourite thing?
There was no Wi-Fi and you were completely alone.
Why does the Wi-Fi matter?
Yeah, but it wasn't the fact that we had no Wi-Fi, we had no connection whatsoever. So I couldn't, if like David had gone missing, you know, in a ditch, there was no ringing him to see where he was.
In the ditch. Yeah.
Steve, Perrin Sands, what do you think?
Didn't like the pitches, really sloped. We did have a little bit of a dilemma with one of our steadies, but I'll talk to you about that in a future video. I think, like Georgie said, no Wi-Fi, no connectivity to the outside world. Not good. But apart from that, the place itself, activities-wise, really good. They even went and did a bit of archery and stuff. I thought that was quite good fun. And the shooting, it's a bit hot out there, the shooting day. The beach was good. I couldn't believe how empty it was. I thought that was brilliant. I like the fact there was a train appeared on the site that would take you, and it's a free train. And the dog walking, I have to say, brilliant. I think she loved it. Going up and down the dunes and yeah, fab.
So Perrin Sands, I like the place. I like the fact that there's activities for a range of people. Things I really didn't like, I think the food was overpriced and not that great. Fish and chips were alright. And the showers and the toilets were just awful. The showers were you had to keep pressing the button every 2 seconds. And even in one of them, there's a massive shower, but the shower just pointed straight down. So you could only get wet within like a foot of the shower thing. So I didn't bother after that. I showered in the caravan. What was your least favourite thing? Like the toilets and showers?
No, they're horrible.
Why were they horrible? Why were they horrible?
There was just sandy everywhere and it wasn't very clean. And there weren't really enough facilities for everyone, so you go in at 9 o'clock in the morning and everyone would be, you know, trying to fight to get in the showers. They weren't even nice showers anyway, because you'd have a button that you'd have to press every 2 seconds to get any water.
And that really matters to us girlies. So so glad we had the caravan on the day that it rained like mad. Very felt sorry.
It wasn't very good.
No, felt sorry for those who were camping and slightly smug and couldn't help
having a laugh. If you've seen our first video about why we moved, there is a classic scene which we heard but didn't actually film of the tent below us on the pitch as well. So all the water that was coming down went under our caravan, went into their tent. And the guy even came up and said, "Have we got a shovel?"
Yeah.
He was going to try and dig a moat round it.
Yeah.
And I thought, this is not good, is it?
And so the long journey home to Swindon began. And then guess what happened next?
What, apart from the fog, you mean? It's actually quite scary, wasn't it? The whole back end of the caravan swaying about, and this guy on the inside of me, he must have come really close to the caravan. Just look at him now. He's on the wrong. He's clipped the edge of the road on this side. But we were okay. We're back under control. Motorway services are somewhat emptier than they were on the way down. And as you can see, there's a lot of people use those for caravans and things. And then here we are, back in Swindon. Holiday's over, and yeah, it's all come to an end. Anyway, enough of the dramatics. So we'll be looking at the camera next time. The one on the back of the caravan, all the way from the reason why we got it, all the way through to installation. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell for notifications.